Alright, so here we go, take 4. For those of over on YouTube, don't know what happened. Yeah, Streamlabs has been just acting like a garbage streaming program lately. For the last 3 weeks, it's routinely dropped my stream, bit rate and everything to 0 for no reason. And I still have internet connection. I can still surf the internet and whatever when it's bottoming out, but Streamlabs is just, I don't know, there's something wrong with Streamlabs. So YouTube takes full advantage of it, of the disruption, and drops my stream as soon as possible. The other platforms keep going strong, not YouTube. So, yeah. I have to restart the stream again. Gonna get back into it. I gotta have a word with Streamlabs and see what they tell me about what's going on. They'll probably blame it on my internet connection or something. But it's not my internet connection. Like, I've never had this kind of problem before. Never had this kind of problem before. I don't have an issue with the internet connection. It's just Streamlabs. So let me get this set up here. It's always something with these companies. Like, yeah, Starlink and everything. Everything I hear about it is completely stable and whatnot. You don't have like connectivity issues. Even though it's like a satellite-based internet service, he's got so many satellites up there, which makes me wonder about how cluttered space is at this point around the Earth. But I digress. It's supposed to be like very stable internet. So, like, I mean, which just goes to prove that you can create stable technology that works as intended. So I'm tired of the excuses from these tech companies. Okay, so that's set up. I need to pull this up again. Almost there. Almost there. Let's see what we're triggered on. Just got a couple of quick things to do, and I'll be back in business. This never used to be a problem. I've never had this kind of problem with the streams. Streamlabs like just dipping out on me. Okay, I'm ready. Kicking on over there, get back. So let's get back into it. Ooh, doggy. Okay, so fingers crossed. Let's see if this holds for the remainder of the stream, at least. Where am I going? Go on back to Aberdeen, I guess. Oh no, yeah, I went out to the road because, yeah, to be safe, on the safe side and everything. And to find some briar thorn and a little bit of earth root. Nothing groundbreaking, but it's something. Let's go ahead and bend her out here. Clear the bag space. I definitely got some quests I could probably turn in here. Boom, chakalaka laka boom, boom, chakalaka laka boom, boom.
Good luck, friend.
Ay, 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 ay. Copy that, and copy that.
Can I assist you?
You've done Aberdeen a great service, Merlin, but your task is not yet complete. Return to me once you have rested. And Merlin, prepare your mind and soul for more bloodshed. The survival of our people and lands comes at an unfortunate cost, Merlin. You have spilled the blood of nature's serpents. Many sick animals you have felled. But the people of Aberdeen are indebted to you, for the forest pain is eased, if only for a moment. I have one final task for you, but be warned, you will have to kill a... It's called hunting. It's like, are you kidding me? Anyways, they got dark night elf hunters and stuff, and it's called the Circle of Life. It is my hope that this will be the last time I call upon you, Merlin. In a cave to the northeast, near Bashal Aran, resides the Den Mother. Slay her.
Alone light your path.
I consider it done. It's a lot of bear meat for...
I'm listening.
Well, if it's infected, you probably don't want to eat it. But if it wasn't, it's a lot of meat to feed you for quite some time. This is terrible news indeed, Merlin. With the Firebogs this close to Aberdeen, we will have to prepare ourselves for the inevitable. Thank you, Merlin. Oh, Jimmy Cricket. You've already proven adept at scouting our enemy, Merlin. Do you have what it takes to fight them as well? Not all adventurers prefer straightforward combat to the art of stealth and evasion. If you think you're up for the task, then the Furball camp south of Aberdeen is currently the biggest threat to our people. You'll find some of the Blackwood tribe there. Kill 8 Pathfinders and 5 Windtalkers and return to me here. It's a very exact number he wants taken out. Thunderous Windweaver. Your scouting of the Furball camp is information that Thunderous Windweaver should be made aware of. He graciously serves as the Elder of Aberdeen, offering sage and just stewardship of the day-to-day affairs of the village. Please share with him your findings to date on the Furball situation. I believe he has some ideas of his own on the reasons behind their corruption. Perhaps you can work with him to enact a plan to restore the balance of nature here. Copy that. Yeah, we can do that. Just gotta find him. Where's he at? I'm not sure. Elder, which means if he's not here, he's could be in there. Maybe I don't know. Where's he at? Is the question. Boom, there he is. Oh, that guy. Copy that. Thunderous Windweaver.
Greeting.
These guys like running around shirtless for some reason. I guess being close to nature means running around half naked. I don't know. That doesn't really compute for me, but I'm not a night elf, so. Well met, Druid. Your scouting of the Furball situation comes at a fortuitous time for us in Aberdeen. For some time, we have dealt with not only forest dwellers who are now openly hostile to our presence, but also the outright corruption of the forest itself. Hopefully you might be able to lend Aberdeen aid during these troubling times. The clustering river has begun turning foul and corrupted. It empties into the mist's edge, and I fear the wash will affect Aberdeen soon. I suspect the Blackwood Firebogs upriver are the cause of the taint, but I also suspect that they aren't the true root of it. Take this sampling tube and go to the mouth of the river to our north. Proceed inland to the first waterfall and draw a sample from the pool there. You'll see a bridge overhead. Once you have a sample, return to me in Aberdeen. Copy that. Another water sample type deal. Another quest item. Oh, Jimmy Cricket, man. I can't cook this right, mate. I need apples. Shit, don't. Never mind. I gotta wait till. Probably have to wait till I get back to. I'm snacking myself. Let's go. Let's rock and roll. Do need to put that somewhere. Right there. I guess that'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right, let's go. Let's rock and roll. Doggy. And boom, I got my map back again. This mad map glitch is just like, it's a pretty big whiskey tingle foxtrot. Like, how does your map forget that you already explored a specific area? I honestly have no idea. Oh, 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 oh. What do we got? What do we got? Earth root. I kind of need that. Oh, hold on. Chow down on some clam stuff here. Boiled clams. That does not sound appetizing, dude. I don't even know, man. Really? Really? You don't want none of this, punk. You don't want none of this. I'm trying to warn you so you can run away. You don't want none of this. He's not paying attention. He's not listening. They never listen. They never listen. What can I say? They never listen. I'm going to go with the agility on that. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I should be able to find that red crystal. Should be right back here somewhere. Silver leaf. Need silver leaf. I'm really looking for the briar thorn. I got so many HP pots in the bank that need to be upgraded. Like so many of them do. Don't think so, bunk. You're paid for your impudence. Okay, they are raging. Boom, 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 boom. What? Wait a minute, did I not? Is there a second one? Wait, what just happened? Did I back off before he completed it? I guess so. Okay, copy that. That raging owl beast was coming at me. Moonkin. So I thought I timed it, but I guess not. Just barely. Where's this crystal at? Where you at? Where you at? There it is, right there. Boom. Okay, gotta take these punks out. This is gonna be so much fun. Yes, I'm being sarcastic. Because they hit like a Mack freaking truck.
I need to get closer.
Just gotta kite him. Kite him. Kite him. Not too far. Your turn, punk. Your turn, punk. Come on. Going down. You're going down. That's right. I'm not going down this time. You are. Boom, chakalaka. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, these guys are rabid, yo. I mean, they hit really hard, and it's gotta be because of this crystal. They've been like absorbing the whatever twisted energies are emanating from this thing. The crystal looks very alien against the wooded scenery of Dark Shore. You think you hear a very slight humming coming from deep within it. You have made it once more to the mysterious crystal. Removing the stopper on the tube of Moonwell water, you gingerly pour the contents out over the top of the crystal. As the water cascades down its lattices, you see the opaque surface turn transparent. The Moonwell water has revealed that embedded inside the crystal are a few small fragments of bone, as well as half of a jawbone. The jawbone appears to be from a humanoid, but is unclear without breaking open the crystal. A feat that even the strongest of magic would find near impossible. With the task at hand complete, all that remains is to report back to Sentinel Glinda, Nalshia, and Aberdeen. Copy that, copy that, copy that. Copy that. Alright, let's get out of here before they respawn. Mission accomplished. Finally. Dude. That one was a long time coming. Let me tell you. Jimmy Cricket. Boom, boom. Chakalaka. Boom. See, now all of a sudden, like, there's everything except Briarthorn. Like, I don't know what's going on. The Briarthorn should not have, like, up and vanished. It should still be out here somewhere, you know. It doesn't, I'm pretty sure it doesn't despawn. Fairly certain. Boom, boom, chaka-laka-laka, boom. Boom, chaka-laka-laka, boom, boom. I want me that Briarthorn. Silverleaf. What happened to the Briarthorn? I'm telling you, the game is playing games with me. As ironic as that sounds. Let me check and see. All right, what's up? We gotta do this. That's, forgot about that. That is set up. Oh, Jiminy Cricket, man. Ay, 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 ay. Come on, Briarthorn. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Now you're talking my language. Boom, there it is right there. No. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Very true, sage and wise advice. That a lot of people don't, I don't think they've even heard it, let alone take it to heart. Punkarella, not until it's Punkarella. Rage. Yeah. Hey, wait a minute, get back here. Hey, get back here. Punkarella, Nantes, Punkarella. You are between me and my objective. Plus here, you just this nasty, vile, wicked little evil sprite demon thing. So you just need to die all around. I don't think so. Not getting away that easy. Yeah, see how he's skipping away there? Trying to act all cute is not going to save him from destruction. Why? Because he's evil and vile, that's why. I am freed, Merlin. I can now see with my own eyes the changes that have come to our world. Only bits and pieces have I known. To think that when I last walked freely, the well still stood and the highborn held court with Ashara, our beloved queen. Ashara. So she was like queen of the highborn? Okay, that and piece of information I missed out on. I sense that my jailer, my former master, Athricus, still lives. Already my feelings of hopelessness will give way into thoughts of vengeance. Oh yeah, I'll take those. So Athricus, his former master, is the one that jailed him. Question is why? So I'm not sure who this guy is. I know he's a highborn, been around, he's been alive a long time. Yep, definitely want those. And time to keep on rocking and rolling. Gotta find that buzz box, for starters. Which is probably gonna be, well, it's definitely gonna be up here somewhere. So, oh, it should be great. All right, let's go find it. Wait, silver leaf. All right, I'll take it. I'll take some peace bloom just because I got room in that stack. I love it. I don't think so, you rabid punk. No picnic basket for you. Back to hibernation mode. Is rabid for that picnic basket. It looks like the Yogi's calmed down at least. He's still cranky. Gotta put him back, into hibernation mode and whatnot. Boom, ting, baby, ting. Didn't realize that was coming. Yeah. Level 16, boom, check out, and druid training. So now I have even more reason to head back to Darnassus. Let's see. Barrel combat. Yes. That's maxed out. Very nice. Full 3-second stun. Why are you in my way? Why are you in my way? Hey, he saw me going that way, tried to get in my path. Fooled you, punk. Tricked you. Why? Because I'm smarter than the average bear. No, I'm not Yogi. I'm never mind. Never mind. I'm not undercover Yogi. It's my story. I'm sticking to it. Oh, hey, hello. Got another bag. I got another bag. So I gotta. I'm gonna go and swap this out. Boom, check like that. Beautiful. Can go there. I need something to go over there. I'm gonna go like Yes, there we go. That's better. Much better. Let's rock and roll. What do we got? Briar thorn. There we go. Ah, yeah, beautiful. That is the herb I'm looking for. Boom, 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 shakalaka, boom. Okay, so I gotta start looking for the buzz box soon. Plenty of rabid bears around. I'm gonna have to look for that bear recipe. Might have to travel across Azeroth to find it, maybe. Possibly. I know it's out there, though. I always forget where you find it. Why? Because there's just so much stuff going on in this game. I do not have a photographic memory, so, you know, if you don't play the game for a while or whatever the case may be, it's very easy to forget details, certain details. Cliff Spring River. So I think I'm supposed to go up to the waterfall. That's odd. That is a pentacle. That's a pentagon-shaped plant formation. What the what? That's very sus, let me tell you. Somebody had to have planted that like that on purpose. Somebody took the time to plant these things in the river in a very geometric formation. Question is why? The world may never know. Oh, hold on. I'm remembering this place now, vaguely. Naga. We got Naga. We got Naga, which used to be... They used to be night elves. Discover the Cliff Spring Falls. I'm at the waterfall. What's something I gotta go top? I gotta go up top. Alright, copy that. Let's go. Roar. 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 Just picture a big old bear. Roar. Yeah, like that. Let's go. I need that chargeability. Really need that chargeability.
Not enough rage.
Where are you at? You're hiding up here somewhere. What the what? Did I just get knocked back?
Not enough rage.
No, come back here. Come back here. Got your number there, punk. Used to be night elves. Not anymore. Not for a long time. Booyah. Okay, so it's gotta be... Oh, you know what? Is that a waterfall on top of waterfall? Might be a multi-tiered waterfall here. Yes, it is. I'm gonna take her out just because she looked at me funny. She looks like a Karen. Storm scale Karen. Why? Because Karen, you know, she's a siren. Karen's like to screech a lot. So, you know, it's a Karen. Obviously, it's Karen. So, anyways, what? Oh, yeah, I should probably focus on the battle. I probably could have, like, done that. Finished the battle a while ago. Boom, boom, shakalaka, boom. Let's try this again. Of course, Cliff Spring River Waterfall. I'm at the falls. What are you talking about? Why are you lying to me? What? The first waterfall from the pool. The first waterfall. This is the first waterfall. And it wouldn't let me draw from down there. I don't know. Unless it's talking about the first waterfall from up here, I don't know. Ow. That's a whole cave down there, dude. Yeah, the quest is not telling me to go into the cave, so I'm not going into the cave. Get over here. Cliff Spring River Waterfall. This is the Cliff Spring Falls. The river waterfall. So I guess I gotta be down there. Some biscuit, man. Because you cannot get up there, I don't think. Which means, you know, the first waterfall has got to be this one. Whee! So why is it not taking the sample? But yes, I'm at the waterfall. What are you talking about? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, I gotta look this up because I don't know what's going on. This has gotta be it. This has to be it. I don't know. Oh, you gotta be kidding me with this. The first waterfall along the Cliff Spring. This is the first waterfall along the river. If you start at the head of the river, it's talking about the one near the ocean. So, okay. Yeah, it's one of those. It was not worded well. They worded it very badly. They should have said the first waterfall near the ocean. Because, strictly speaking, that's like the first waterfall at the head of the river. The river's flowing from here down to the river, or the ocean. So that is the first waterfall. That is the last waterfall. Oh, look. You don't want none of this, punk. You don't want none of this. You don't want none of this. Roar, roar. Hyper beast mode. Roar, roar, roar. Boom, check it out. Hey, silver vein, hello. We got some silver. If only I was a miner, then I'd be able to like tap it and have some silver. Alright, let me see if it'll work up here. course not. Geronimo! Finally! Oh my lord, are you kidding me with this? Dude, are you kidding me with this, man? Welcome to World of Warcraft. Sometimes the quests are, honestly, they could be written better. Logically, you're going to go to the head of the river to find the first waterfall. Got some mage, royal. Gotta find that buzz box. Yeah, there, got it. Got it. Mage, royal. Now I just gotta find this buzz box. Don't do it. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. I still got a lot of underwater exploration to do to try and find some more, you know, bodies, corpses of the giant critters and creatures and stuff. You go out, go for a swim. I can do. I gotta get my alchemy up, and I get the elixir of underwater breathing, and that would make it a lot easier. That's for sure. What? Whoa, whoa, whoa! I saw that. I saw something. I saw something. I saw something. Peace bloom. Might as well. Might as well. Of course. It's being guarded by 2 Moonstalker runts. Why? I have no idea. No, you don't want none of this. Don't come over here. Do not come over here. Punkarella, man, they just don't listen. He turned back at the last second. Maybe he actually did listen to him this time. Maybe they actually got through to him just barely in time. Did I do that one yet? I don't think I did that one yet. I could be wrong. Where's this buzz box? Nope, I did not do this one yet. Oh, we got a chest. We got a chest. We got a chest. Let's go ahead and roll for that ahead of time. 82. It's looking pretty good for Merlin. Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. You going down there, Grey Mist Netter? Boom, boom, chakalaka, boom. Who's next? Grey Mist Warrior. Self a big sword for a fish face. Makes me wonder how that fish face got a hold of that thing. Because I know they didn't craft it themselves. So who did they get it from? Is the question. Dun dun dun. First things first, let's get the quest. Oh, come on. Oh, you're really gonna do this. Going down, punk. Going down, punk. Yeah! After I take you out, I mean fish sticks to celebrate. How do you like them apples? Boom, boom, check like a boom.
We need to get closer.
Oh, come on with this, really? Where are you even coming from? Okay, you know, I think he won the roll. They've had plenty of time. We're almost there. He won the roll for the chest. More sea turtle remains lie beached along the coastline. This particular set has an abandoned carriage attached to the turtle's shell. Perhaps this creature was driven to the shoreline by unknown beings, rather than beaching itself as some of the other remains suggested. Grey Mist Murlocs now make the remains of this creature their home, feasting off the carrion. In the carriage, you find a box with strange markings on it. Perhaps Gwyneth Blay Lagonde in Albertine can make sense of it. Alright. You're between me and my box. Punkarilla, you're between me and my box. You should answer for your impunity. Boom, boom, shakalaka, boom, here we go. Alright, it's just opening time. Wow, hello. I can't trash that. Thank you very much. Take that. And I'm out of space again, dude. That's a nice upgrade. Hello. I'll take it. I'll take it. Booyah. Alright. And a piece of iron ore. What am I supposed to do with iron ore? I don't know. I better do the bugs box. Silver leaf. Where's this buzz box? Yeah, there's a carriage on that thing. So the question is, where'd it come from? It's a very interesting looking carriage. Does not look quite like night elf type stuff. Very curious to see what she has to say about the box. Oh, really? Why are two bears guarding that silver? I think I whammied the wrong bear. Yeah, I whammied the wrong bear. This is the one that keeps stunning me. Knock it off, Yogi. I ain't just being mean.
Inventory is full.
Of love. Get rid of that. Check a lock on that. Go grab this. And then Mage Royal. Where's this buzz box? Don't keep that nonsense. Bye-bye to the bear meat. Boom, boom, chaka-laka, boom. Okay, back. Oh, yeah, my potions all wore off, but I'm not too worried about it. Okay, so this is where I found the last buzz box. So, I mean, it's got to be... I doubt it's going to be this close to it. Like, doubtful. Super duper doubtful. Which means it's got to be further north, somehow. Oh, it's on the road, so you shouldn't have trouble finding it near the bridge. What? That bridge? Oh, for the love of... Okay. So it pays to read the quest, dude. The quest dialogue. Sometimes the quest dialogue is off. But sometimes it's exactly what you need. It's got exactly the information you need to figure it out. So it just depends. Keep in mind, they did not have one person writing all the quest dialogue. They divvied this stuff up into like sections and whatnot. They assigned different people to write stuff, and I mean they were kind of running on the fly with some of the stuff, so they might not necessarily have had like high quality quality control in place. So I don't know. Oh, let's see, cricket. Where's that bridge? Where's that bridge? But I did manage to find that beach turtle. So it wasn't like a complete waste of time or nothing. I still got a whole lot of searching and whatnot, exploring to do out here in Dark Shore. Okay, I need to check. Make sure YouTube hasn't dropped the stream again. Boom, boom, check like a boom. Cliff Spring River. Set near the bridge. Question is, in which direction? Says on the road. So it's got to be down here then. Just a wee bit further. Right there. Boom. Got it. Buzzbox 323. Though you have yet to place the 6 moon stalker fangs inside, you believe you hear the sounds of static and incoherent gnome ramblings coming from within. Could somebody else have fixed the machine already? The buzzbox suddenly leaps into action. You can hear the distinct sounds of teeth being ground to dust coming from within. Sure, you made it. That's excellent news, sure. Why don't you move along? Unless you want another job. He's kind of on the drunk side and stuff, you know, see? Yeah, it's like that. Over the boiling noises and dripping sounds coming from the machine, you hear Whizbang's wavering voice call out. Next one, far south down the road. It shouldn't be hard to find. It's just off to the side near a finch. I think I hid it in some bushes. Bushes. Yes, Buzzbox 525. Takes grizzled scalps from those grizzled thizzle bears. Boy, that's a mouthful. Grizzled. You hear more gulping sounds as the machine cuts out. Then suddenly it bursts back to life. 4! Belch, stuff like that. And what they're trying to say is that he's a drunk. He's an alcoholic. He's a drunk. He's getting hammered right now as we're fixing his buzz boxes and everything. It's just must be nice to have that kind of time and resources to be able to just be drunk all the time. I guess I don't know. Anyways, let's get back to it. Actually, I need to go take care of business here because I'm out of bag space again. Oh, it should be critical. Plus, I leveled up. I need to go do druid training and whatnot. It should be pretty bad.
Feel free to browse.
Yep, Sentinel Glinda, now the Shia. Bye. I'll take the coin though. Blacksmith. Oh, I did not even realize I had recipes. What? I don't know. Seller's blue shirt. I might go ahead and try selling them on the auction house. Maybe. Possibly. Maybe. Possibly. I'll think about it. I might go ahead. Maybe not though. You know, maybe. I don't know. Possibly. Well, it would seem that even though we know more about this crystal, more unanswered questions are the result. I'll take the information you've uncovered to the council here in Aberdeen. Perhaps they'll know a course of action to follow on this crystal. Well, if there is one to be taken, for now, the threat remains far enough to our east to be out of harm's way. Oh no, you want to take care of business. You don't want to let something like that fester and grow. You take care of it out while it's not a serious threat. Ugh. This is why men should be in charge. Ah, Councilman, I dare you. As for you, please have this. Consider it a reward for a job well done, Merlin. So I want it 7.0 DPS, 9.5 DPS. It's actually got better DPS and better stats. So, yeah, I'd go with the Oak Thrush staff. Let's do that.
Farewell.
And I can sell that thing. What else I got going on here? Beach, sea turtle up there, topside, cliffside, river, thunderous wind, reaver. He's over this way. Merlin is moving and a grooving. He's picking up that experience, picking up those levels, picking up those abilities. You can see how someday he will become a very powerful friend of King Arthur. The pollution of the Cliff Spring River is but the start of an alarming trend here in Dark Shore. The sample you provide will help us formalize a plan of attack I am starting to suspect. It's no surprise how tainted this water is, but just look at how putrid it is becoming. It would seem the action is needed sooner than later, Merlin? To our east is Fellwood. It is the real source of this corruption, one that I have seen in times past. I predict the sample will confirm this. We might be able to enact a cure for it here, but in order to even try, we will need assistance. When that time comes, Merlin, I hope you will be able to give the aid we need. We've learned that a source of Firbolg corruptions is from the Satyr. They hold sway via talismans that they channel magic through. Excuse me. If the Firbolgs have a chance at salvation, we must lure out the corruptor and take that talisman. Fill this bowl at our moon well and take samples of the Firbolgs' food from their northern camp. Mix them and place it near the bonfire by the river. Any Firbolgs who eat will be cleansed just long enough to lure out the Satyr corruptor, who then you must slay with pleasure. Can't stand demons. The goal is to take out every last one of them. Let's get some. Let's hold off on that. I need to get some first aid training. Actually, I don't. I can make one of them because I got an empty spot. I got room for one. Boom. And then I just need to start finding some wool cloth. Okay, so I'm actually starting to get towards the higher end of the starting area, which is great because I'm, pretty soon I'll be heading into the lower end of the mid area of the game and everything. So that's gonna be really awesome.
Goddess bless you.
It is a pleasure to see you again, Merlin. We are making great strides in uncovering the mystery of why majestic sea creatures beach themselves on the Dark Shore coastline. But with every question answered, two more are raised, it seems. Are you here to offer us more aid in our research? I've heard of the kinds of carriages you found on the back of the turtle you found. Those I do believe are Naga carriers, used both in battle and in transportation of their supplies onto land. The markings on the box you found are of the Naga. This would explain their invasive presence in far northern Dark Shore. I will send this box to Darnassus along with the rest of your discoveries. This is for you. Thank you again for your assistance. The Naga. Okay, so the Naga got something to do with it. Which can't be good. Naga are just never good. Boom, boom, chakalaka, boom.
What brings you here?
Coin, please and thank you.
Farewell.
Wow, I'm actually pushing closer to 2 gold. Nice, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Let's go see how much I got to burn here on druid training.
I am honored.
Boom, shakalaka, boom. Ruh-roh, Reggie, we're going to Rut Theron Village. boom, check like a boom. Doggy, 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 doggy. Boom, boom, check like a boom. Here we go. Oh, yeah, it's like that. Whew. Yeah, I gotta have a word with Streamlabs. It is really getting on my nerves. Alright, made it to Theron Village. Right around time, Raggy. At Theron Village. Scooby One, Scooby Snack. Let's go, let's rock and roll. Oh, it's gonna be pretty bad. Hey, look at that level 22 Pally out in Westfall. Boom, just like that, we're at the top of the tree in the blink of an eye. All right, let's see what we got going on here. 18, 15. Okay, I can utilize those things. It's cloth, but I don't have any shoulders at all at this point, so yeah, it's better than nothing. What can I say? Oh, yep, I can take those, do something with those. Add on Govna. Add on Govna. See what we got going on here. Nothing to write home about, but it's an extra 23 armor, so I'll take it. I will take it. And lesser healing potions. Wow. Nice. Perfect. Perfect. Just enough for everything I got in stock. And I'll get a whole mess of alchemy points on top of it. That is fantastic. Fantastico. Well, not as many as I was hoping for, but still going to be a whole mess of alchemy points. Boom, boom. Doggy. Doggy, yeah. Doggy. Doggy, yeah. Why are you getting on my screen there? I'm being photobombed by a wisp. What is happening? Why is this wisp photobombing me? Everybody, you know, they find out you have a live stream, and then everybody thinks you're like famous or something, even though you're not. And they just start acting, but they act like you're like super famous, like, oh, I want to be on camera. Even the wisps are getting in on it. I can't believe it. That's just wild, man. This is wild.
I'm listening.
Boom, boom, chuck like a boom.
Good luck, friend.
Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Got stuff to do. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, everything I've got is Dark Shore quests, so that's something. Valerian Nightwing. Boom. Moonfire rank 3. Swipe for feral combat. And rejuvenation rank 3. Wow, that did eat up quite a bit of coin. Like roughly 40 silver. Roughly. Ouch. That's always an ouch. Dude, it's always an ouch. Alright, so Moonfire rank 3. Boom Chakalaka. Rejuvenation rank 3. Which I'm going to want to do on both action bars. And then swipe. I think it was swipe. Swipe. Yep, swipe. Swipe 3 nearby enemies. Okay, my first AoE attack, which is going to be phenomenal. I definitely could have used that several times here. What can I say? Boom, boom, chakalaka, boom. Yep. Yeah. His bear form is getting stronger with each training level. What is up with this? Oh. This is what I think it is. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Yep, okay. It's on the same. I was on the right track at least. Rogue. Very roguish situation here. Arian Shade Whisperer. Boingy, 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 boingy. Anishar. Another rogue trainer. I'm guessing this is her room. These are supposed to be burial grounds. I guess they use them as apartments? I don't know. I'm assuming they use them as apartments. I would actually expect warlocks to be down here. The warlocks might be over on the other side. Like, I don't know. They might be over on the other side where like the priests and stuff are at. Poison vendor. Police side. Undercover rogue or something maybe. That's the hunters over there. So yeah, I'm guessing Warriors Terrace. So I'm guessing. Wait a minute. They don't have warlocks. Night Elves don't have warlocks. Okay, so auction house and clan meat. I might just hold on to that, I guess. Yeah, I got stuff I can auction house, auction off. Alchemy is over here. All right, let's see what I can pick up here. Blackmouth oil, elixir of water breathing, elixir of wisdom. So I need strangle kelp, blackmouth oil for water breathing, briarthorn, and mage oil. So I can knock those out, no problem. I gotta start working on my fishing, so I can make that. Yeah, it's like that. Okay. Okay, so I got 1 stack of that. I'm gonna throw that into. Oh, hold on. Into the bank. Where's first aid? I remember seeing first aid. I just don't remember where I saw it. Boom, right there. Anti-venom and wool bandage. I do not have like an anti-venom type deal for poison. That could be useful. So I should probably start working on some Strider stew. I do have boiled clams. I think I'm good on the cooking for the time being. All right. Auction house. Wait a minute. I got something in the mail I need. I think it was a silver ore. Okay, this is the innkeeper. Where's the mailbox? No, there's no. So I gotta go to the bank, don't I? Hopefully they get a mailbox at the auction house. Let's find out. If they don't, I gotta go to the bank. Do some more walking. Lots and lots of walking. So this is the Warriors Terrace. I'm assuming they got warrior trainers up here somewhere. Maybe not. It's called the Warriors Terrace. I don't see any warrior trainers. And I'm pretty sure Night Elves have warriors. Come on. Oh, there's got to be a mailbox around here somewhere. Oh, come on. Really? You're going to make people walk all the... At least there's a straight path down to the bank. Very interesting indeed. I guess the mailbox outside the inn is only like out in the wilds outside the capital cities. So I guess that makes sense. Yep, okay, gotta take that back. This is gonna go into bank.
Greetings.
I don't think I need the peace bloom as much now.
Farewell.
So yeah, I'm gonna keep it like that. All right, let's hit the auction house. Just to see. The first time I checked the auction house, there was literally nothing for sale on the auction house. So that was interesting. Not crazy surprising, but very interesting. Somebody did buy something though. I can't remember. I don't remember what they bought. Light feathers. So if there's a mage on the server, they're gonna want those light feathers. Which reminds me, Got a whole mess of light feathers. There's currently nothing for sale on the server, on the auction house. Bags of any kind, anything. Nothing. There's absolutely nothing. I'll sell them stacks of 2. Nothing for sale at all. So see, the thing about the light feathers, you need them as a mage no matter what level you're at. Let's go 5 silver apiece. And then, yeah, it remembers the previous auction that you launched. Okay, and then this thing, silver ore. It's not easy to find. 225. And then we got these things. I don't think they're worth too much in terms of like vendoring, but stylish blue shirt. Boom, check log. Okay, I think I'm done with that. Boom. And everything on the auction house is up for bid by me. So it's like, I forgot to hit 24 hours. No. I wanted 24 hours. I forgot to switch it to 24 hours. That's going to be fun. Well, we'll see if anybody hops on in the next 8 hours. Buys anything. Always got to do it all over again. Oh, Jimmy Cream, man. Boingy, boingy. That's a solid block right there.
goods are of the highest quality.
Oof. 8 slot bags. Could definitely use those 12 slot bags. That'd be nice.
Till next we meet.
I'm trying to think, like, what I... There's different ways to go about with the auction house thing. Like what I just did, just straight like, it's got, you know, people playing that are going to want to buy stuff. And then hopefully somebody pops on that wants it. Or... just throw everything up there, because like with the light feathers, if somebody wants them, you know, they'll probably end up buying multiples, you know, multiple auctions that I've thrown up there for the light feathers, because I broke them down into stacks of 2.
What brings you here? May the stars guide you.
The light feathers might be an exception. I think something like the light feathers, I'll probably throw them all of them up there. But when it comes to like other stuff, silver orb, the recipes, if I got multiples, I'll probably just like throw up one at a time. I didn't have any multiples of those specific recipes, but just as an example. So yeah, I'll probably keep that in mind. Alright, Gearbox. Yeah, it's about that time, good buddy. Yeah, go and switch it on over. Hoodogie. Alright, so I gotta go ahead and start winding things down here. Yeah, it's about that time. Alright, guys. Can you believe July is right around the corner? Less than a week and a half and it'll be July already. Dude, what happened this year? This year's just flying. I mean, I've had some crazy stuff going on. That's why everything's just flying for me, but I've been for a while there. I was in a little bit of a just like a time bubble. Like I was just fighting for survival and stuff like that. Time didn't mean anything. I was just like fighting for survival. At that point, you're not paying attention to the days and the weeks. Now it's like, now that I can actually like focus on stuff like that, it's like, wow, how is it July, dude? It's been, it's just, I say that a lot to myself, but it's just like, it's just constantly, stuff like that is just constantly going on. For me, at least. But yeah. I had fun. Hope you did too. Happy Friday to you. Going into the weekend, might be Saturday for you, possibly, depending on what part of the world you're, living in and watching from. And yeah, it's been another one of those nights. Streamlabs is become very unreliable. I know it's not my internet connection. Because when Streamlabs bottoms out, I jump onto my web browser and I can surf the internet just fine. So I don't know what's going on here. It's not because I'm losing my internet connection. So I gotta contact Streamlabs and find out, because it dropped the stream like 3 times. We're on take 4 right now, which is just, it's frustrating and it's unacceptable. Like I gotta get in contact with them and be like, hey, I need you to help me figure out what's going on here, because I can't have this. So yeah, we'll see. Hopefully get it sorted out. Because I can't stream and have it constantly dropping the stream and everything. I mean, that's just not, it's not how it works, you know. We'll keep on keeping on here, Rebel Squadron style. even with how crazy things have been, I've had the opportunity, been blessed with the opportunity to be able to do this, pretty hard over the last month and a half or so, last couple months, I guess. Yeah, I've been very fortunate to be able to do that. It's been a lot of fun, absolute blast. I don't know how long it's going to continue for, but yeah, I'll take full advantage of it while I'm able to, and then whatever happens, and it'll be out of my hands at that point. So yeah, it's like that. I know people enjoy the channel. People tell me they love the channel, stuff like that, and then they disappear. It's really strange. I've had a lot of people pass through the channel over the years. They rave about the channel, they love the channel, and then they literally just vanish into thin air. I don't know. It's a little bit on the outside. But it is what it is, It is what it is. And I'll just keep doing the best I can here, Rebel Squadron style, for as long as I can. Yeah, it's like that. So, all right, guys. Yep, yeah, officially authorized to play hard all weekend. So make the most of it. Enjoy yourself. Get some rest. All that good stuff. And yeah, I'll definitely be streaming tomorrow. I don't know exactly what time I'll launch it, but I am aiming to get a stream going tomorrow. And yeah, we'll take it from there. So, all right, guys. Galaxy's a crazy place. There's good stuff happening, bad stuff happening, crazy stuff happening, biblical stuff happening. And those that don't know, yes, this channel is dedicated to Jesus Christ. I got to put it out there because the rest of pop culture is so deep in the gutter, wallowing in the abyss, and I can't be silent about it anymore. Yeah, I'm a hardcore geek. I was born a geek, I die a geek. And what a lot of people don't understand, don't realize is that being a geek is founded on Christ-like principles, biblical values. Being a geek means wanting to be the hero. You want to be the hero, want to be, at least when I grew up as a kid, young geekling, my teenage friends, we're all geeks. We didn't want to be the bad guy. We didn't want to be the villain. We wanted to kick the villain's butt. We wanted to beat the bad guy into the ground. We wanted to be the good guy. We wanted to save the world, save humanity, rise above adversity. Jimmy Cricket. I'm so tired of hearing about diversity. Let me tell you, adversity, the other-icity. Now, it just boggles the mind because so many people celebrate the villain. They celebrate wanting to be the villain. It's just, they want to be the bad guy. And it does not compete for me. Like, I understand you need quality villains for your heroes, your quality heroes to go up against, to fight, to overcome, to defeat. You need quality villains in these worlds that we create from our minds. But at the same time, it's like people literally want to be the villain. They don't cosplay because it's a cool villain, but they cosplay because they want to be the villain. It's like, or they play these games like they're a villain, like completely insane, psychotic behavior, attitudes, because that's who they want to be in real life, and that's probably who they are in real life. I don't get it, man. I do not get it. Like when City of Heroes came out, I had a blast with the game. I wouldn't mind playing it some more. Except then they had City of Villains, and it was fun, creating the villains, playing the villain side of the story and everything. Not because I wanted to be the villain. I didn't want to be the villain. I just wanted to see how the villain, how that side of the story played out, because that's part of storytelling. Reading comic books, you're going along with the hero, but then it cuts to the villain side and everything, and it cuts, shows part of the villain story to help you, the reader, understand what's going on. It might not tell you everything because they gotta hit you with those surprise plot twists, but you see some of what's going on with the villain side. So that's how it was. It's like plays City Villains to get that part of the story and everything. But I didn't want to be a bad guy. I didn't want to be a villain. And then they went a step too far with it, they went a step too far with it in City of Villains, and it was a precursor to stuff like Baldur's Gate 3 and whatnot. And that's such an evil game. Don't play that game. they had the character dialogue. You had the option to select different responses. One was like basically a good guy response, where you get what you need out of the other, your prisoner or whatever. You get what you need without doing anything like full-blown evil. You walk in that gray line, and you keep from stepping over it. You still get what you need from that guy to make it look like you're doing what the actual head honcho villain wants to do, the way he wants you to do it, which is the evil way. And then there's like the mid grade one where you kind of like you kind of go over the line a little bit, but it's not like, so you definitely do something you shouldn't do, but it's not like full blown evil. You're still kind of walking the line a little bit, but it's like you're pushing it. And then there was another option where you went full blown evil, and it's just like when I streamed it a while back, I think it was a couple of years ago. Yeah, I just out of curiosity, I wanted to see what happened when you selected that, and it was graphic enough, and it made my stomach sick. I was like, no, this is not okay. That's taking it too far, And there are people out there that will select that option because they get off on it. They get satisfaction from it in a very sick and twisted way. That should not be an option, period. There should never be an option in a video game like that. It should never be an option. You do not indulge that kind of mentality at that time, but those type of dark, twisted, evil desires. You don't indulge it even in a make-believe setting. You just don't do it. It's just just rampant nowadays. That type of mentality and everything, it blows my mind. It's safe to say at this point, I'm one of a dying breed. I don't know of any other full, legitimate geeks like me. I really don't. I haven't had a geek friend in a very long time because as far as I can tell, they just don't exist anymore. Yeah, I meet people that are into pop culture and stuff like that, but they're not what I consider to be legitimate geeks. They're just, dude, they're lost. And dude, I don't even know anymore. I mean, there's no question I'm fighting a losing battle. That much is sure. Because people don't want to change. They don't want to admit that they're on a downward slide. They don't want to admit they're doing things they shouldn't be doing. That's the problem. The more society accepts it, the easier it is for people to do it and not repent of it, not turn away from it. It's just when it's that easy to get away with it from society's perspective, people don't want to change. They don't want to acknowledge that what they're doing isn't necessarily a good thing, isn't necessarily right. So yeah, I fully acknowledge that the mission here is it's an uphill battle. It's a losing battle. I've been doing this for over 5 years now, and nothing's changed. Nothing has changed out there. It's still the same downward slide across the board. Mr. Beast is one very bad dude. Mr. Beast Jimmy is not a good guy. Guys, he's not a good guy. He's not a saint. Oh, what's the word? Philanthropist. He likes to present himself as a philanthropist, but his actions have consequences that people don't see. Very not good consequences, And it's because he's feeding on people's desire to feel good about stuff. Oh, he did this for these people, so it makes you feel warm and fuzzy. And it's your emotions taking over, and you don't see what happens after the fact or before the fact or during the fact. There's so much stuff you don't see, and it's not good stuff. You don't see the consequences of his supposed good deeds. I'm not saying everything does, you have people at the operation stuff that might be a little bit different story because, that's for hopefully obvious reasons. But there's a lot of stuff he does that just has negative consequences on the people that, he's supposedly helping out, whatnot. And there's like other stuff, some really dark stuff going on with these guys. Just look at what happened with, the situation with Chris and the underage members of their Discord and everything, and nothing happened to these people. Nothing happened to them. Nothing happened to them. Stuff should have happened to them. Arrests, prosecution, all that stuff. Nothing happened to them. Why? Because they're protected. Because people just don't care. He's getting like 200 million plus views on his videos and whatnot, which is like completely insane numbers, especially in light of what these guys have been doing, both on camera and off camera. Yeah, it's just, that's where society's at. It legitimately just blows my mind. I know I'm speaking in the wind. I know nobody cares. I know nobody cares. Even the people that do protest against it, they eventually fall silent and forget that it ever happened. It all gets swept under the rug. And these people keep doing what they're doing. People keep suffering. People keep paying the price. And nobody cares. And nothing changes. And I am talking about pop culture here. Just look at the Diddy trial. If you want to know how bad it is in pop culture, just look at the Diddy trial. Look at what's coming out from the Diddy trial. You might have to dig for the information because mainstream media will not talk about it, but the information's out there. Look at what's happening with the Diddy trial, and it's even worse than what's coming out with the Diddy trial. Like, the stuff that's coming out with the Diddy trial is horrific, but it actually gets worse. It actually does get worse. People aren't paying attention. People don't care. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll keep fighting this losing battle, fighting this uphill battle for as long as I can. Until I'm no longer able to, for whatever reason. There are a lot of reasons why I might not be able to. But I'll keep on fighting until it's just not an option for me anymore. For reasons outside of my control. Let's put it that way. And, yeah, it's like that, so. Jimmy Cricket. I mean, we've been doing this over 5 years. It's been an incredible ride. Lots of ups and downs. A lot of crazy surprises. Stuff I was not expecting. And I don't regret it for a minute. I really don't. I'm proud of what I've done here with Robo Squadron, regardless of just how everything plays out in the coming days, weeks, months, years. I'm proud of what I've accomplished here. Not going with the flow, not doing what's popular for the sake of fame and fortune and clicks and views. Being a geek channel based on real geek values. Because being a geek is not about being popular, it's not about doing the popular thing. It's about doing the right thing, about wanting to be the hero, wanting to be the good guy. Even when it's not the popular thing to do and it's not the popular thing to be. So yeah, I'm proud of that. I'm very proud of that. Yeah, I don't make money off this channel. I've never made money off this channel. I've gotten a handful of video game donations. People would buy the game for me and then I'd be able to play it. Just just somebody buying somebody a video game as a gift. I've never made money off the channel. It'd be great if I could make, pay the bills doing this and keep doing it full time for the rest of my life. I'm not talking about Mr. Beast levels fame and fortune stuff. If I just, I'm talking like 50, 70, 80,000 a year, paying the bills and whatnot, and being able to invest money into new equipment, better equipment, stuff like that. I'd be just on cloud 9 with that. can't even get to that point though. I honestly thought I'd at least be able to do that much with the channel, but dude, it's just not happening. So yeah, I'll make the most of it. I'll make the best of it, of the situation and everything. I'll do the best I can with it, and yeah, I'm still happy with that. I'm just happy to be able to do it. It's just I tend to dream big and everything, and I honestly thought I'd at least be able to get to that point, you know. So it's a little surprising that that's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. Not because of anything I do. I mean, I'm already doing everything I possibly can. The rest is in God's hands, plain and simple. So, man, it's like that. Jimmy Craig. All right, guys. I'm ready to finish winding things down here. Gearbox, go ahead and take over, finish things off, and make sure the nighttime perimeter watch is going strong. They, mid rest. Make sure they got their mid rest. Never forget the mid rest. And it's like that. So, all right, guys. Keep your eyes, head on a swivel. Watch your six. Take care of yourself. Just as important, take care of each other. The world is absolutely bonkers right now, and people gotta start taking care of each other again. Like, I mean, really taking care of each other. I'm not talking about lip service, superficial, pretending to care about people. I'm talking about legitimately caring about each other again, and legitimately taking care of each other again. I guess. If I don't see you, have a great weekend. Happy weekend to you. If I do, yeah, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow during the stream. And with that said, I'll see you in the cantina, recruit. This is Robo Squadron out. Take it away, Gearbox. It's all yours, good buddy. Hoodogie.
Interference detected. Attempting to boost signal strength. Will attempt to re-establish contact. Signal corrupted. Attempting to rebuild holocom matrix. Transmission signal lost. Status of commander unknown.